Terrence.
Yeah, police say that this man kidnapped a passenger when he rerouted a ride, but that's not all.
It's time.
Aha! What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Clue Experience, y'all. We are back in 2025 with great guests. It's a great year. We got none other than the great brothers of the Opps with us tonight, man. If y'all have not subscribed and watched this amazing podcast, I don't know what you're doing tonight. You know? So we're talking about them about their podcast, how they created it, what they're doing with their podcast, the uniqueness of their podcast, all those great things. We'll talk about them more. You know, we got Miss Brittany with us tonight, y'all. We got Steve in the building.
Woo, Steve.
And we have a great episode tonight. So welcome, y'all.
What's up?
Appreciate y'all, brothers.
Us here with y'all.
Come on, man.
I didn't even like that energy. No, my energy is really good. Like it's picking up. And I'm going through stuff. You know, I was really sick last week, and you hearing my voice. Didn't get better till Wednesday. No, I just wanted to talk. That's really. I was on the show like I feel the same. Yeah.
By the way, y'all, this is for real. By the way, this is off camera, on camera,
every day, all day.
So before we get into it, y'all, let's introduce yourselves a little bit, because it's like, you know, we want to make sure they know who the people behind this great podcast.
Like you and me go first. You can go first. Hello, everyone. See, always got like a hater like me. Hello, everyone. My government is Erick Brazile, but everybody knows me as Glave. I am one of the hosts of Opps. Hello, everyone. My name is Terrence Glave, and my cool name is Steel Beans.
The cool name,
or Steel. Not anymore. That was a long time ago. We all grow.
Yeah, we evolve, bro.
Yeah.
And shout out to you, Erick, man, because you represent Akron, brother.
Yeah. Shout out 330 Akron. You know, my city, West Side.
Tell them,
1040. All that. I ain't gonna say. Yeah, because he always got something to say.
And what hood you represent?
I represent Jamaica. We call it Jamaica.
Oh.
Yes, they a long time. What?
So, as we tell y'all been friends, how long have y'all known each other?
Too long. Yeah. Erick is like, it's been a long time, probably like 3 or 4 years. But you've been a fan for about 6.
Yeah. Sure.
I'm joking. But Erick, he one of the newest friends that I have. But he's like, I would say he's probably the realest. I don't want to use that word, but he's probably the realest friend that I had. I probably sound like a little kid that's hurt by all my friendships. But because I don't like using real, because I feel like real is subjective. I feel like real, like when people say, I'm real, I don't like people saying real, because it's subjective and it's actually like, it could be biased. So and I think that, a lot of times I really say real. I think sometimes you don't even have to be real. Because my idea, like I could think Brittany is like, not like, I could think something bad about her because of something that happened to me because of a woman that looked like her. And if I tell her like, I don't like you because of whatever, I don't like her for it. And I feel like I'm keeping it real, but that's my perspective based on my trauma. So I don't.
Okay, so you guys, wait, 10 minutes into this joint.
Yeah, he just said, why am I such an asset to
All I heard was ass. Okay. Why is he such an asset? Because he's an honest person, and he doesn't, like, he could care less about popularity.
Yes.
He could care less about fashion. I mean,
that too.
He could care less about like things that a lot of people care about. That is like superficial. He doesn't care about superficial things. I'm saying, it's crazy he lives in capitalism. He's not somebody, because in capitalism we're forced to feel that we have to be fake. You know what I'm saying? And he's not like a fake person. Like if all three of us, the cameraman, you and me, were thinking something that he doesn't feel, he will let you know he don't feel that way. And I've been around people that would be like they will find a way to make it seem like they feel. Yeah,
I'm real.
I mean, subjectively.
Subjectively.
Top episode, this is real.
He's not real. He's honest to himself.
So how did y'all meet though? Like what?
It was crazy because it was like we found each other on social media, and you don't remember how Instagram was going. Everybody was like, "Oh yeah, this dude do comedy," and then one day I was at the gym and I saw him. And I'm like, that's the dude that followed me, and I started talking like, "What's up, man?"
It's kind of like that scene in Coming to America, you know, when Eddie Murphy was at the bathroom. Like, it's him, you know. It was kind of like it was kind of like that. He saw me, he was like, "Oh my goodness!"
But you had like 500 followers there. Well, anyway, two. Yeah, like 200 followers there, but I had like 50K. At that time, and then you like, "Oh, you the dude, you the comedy dude." I was like, "Oh," I was like, "Give a guy from Instagram." I always thought you were taller. And then I was like, "Oh yeah," I was like, "Yeah, what's up, man?" And then he was like, "I was like, yeah." And he was like, "You about to work?" I was like, "Yeah, by myself." And then,
yeah, so that happened, and then he was having an audition for something that he was for a project that he was having. So I hit him up on Instagram like, "Hey, I'm gonna come audition." He's like, "Yeah, you know, just come audition." So came and auditioned, and you know, we just kind of built a relationship from there.
He did a good job. Yeah. And then
did he get the role or part?
Yeah, he did. He did decent. Yeah. He's very easily typecast, but he plays that character.
What did we get typecast for?
He was just a friend, just like he is in the rest. You remember, he was just a friend in that role, but he did a good job. He was like, he didn't seem like he was acting. Like a lot of dudes can't be thinking like, seem like they was acting. Like he seemed like he did a good job. Like he was like, dang, that's
natural.
Yeah, it was natural. He was natural. Yeah, he was natural. And then, like he was cool. Like he was like a cool dude. Like he was real to life. Real cool dude.
Yeah. So we established a friendship from there. At that time, I was going through a whole bunch of stuff in my personal life, and we didn't really know each other that well. But he would like always hit me up and check on me, like, "Hey, you know, you doing good? Like, you okay?" Yeah. And I was just like, I wasn't used to that. You know, I'm just, especially like somebody that you really don't know, especially being another male, you know, reaching out to you and checking on you. So, you know, I was just like, man, I'm like, this dude, you know, pretty cool because I don't really take the new people real well. Yeah. So I could tell. Man, and I could tell that, you know, he's genuine. He didn't want nothing. I mean, even if he did, he couldn't get nothing anyway. You know what I'm saying? But no, he was just all around cool dude. Yeah. So we would just like, you know, start having conversations and just talk and everything about just regular everyday life, stuff that's happening in the world and everything. And that's kind of like how our podcast wants to get to what it is. So
all right, I'll get to that part. So whose idea was it, and how did y'all get the framework for the podcast?
Well, it was a lot of people asking me to podcast. Like it was like a whole bunch of people like, "We should do a podcast." Remember, I was going, and I would like actually bring him to some of the people that was like trying to get me to come on their podcast with me. And I'm like trying to find a podcast. I wanted to do a podcast, and I was like, at first I wanted to do it by myself, and then people started reaching out to me to do podcasts. But then I was like, okay, I want to do a podcast, and then I would have conversations with him, and it would just be like natural conversation. I'm like, okay, let me get further. But then we would actually have a podcast and have like real life conversations. Then after a while, I just started thinking about like, I'm not going to do a podcast with you because it's actually better than the podcast that I'm. Wow. Not saying that the other people were bad, but it was more natural with him because we are not alike. Like we are.
No, I ain't trying to be funny.
We are totally opposite. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I know that I don't like having a lot of extroverted friends because extroverted people they're always trying to find something, and they want to be seen a lot, and then a lot of times they don't do things genuinely because sometimes they're not extroverted people. And I'm saying that sometimes I'm just. But I'll be able to catch myself. And a lot of people
aware, my friend.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't actually. A lot of people need therapy. A lot of people need therapy, and sometimes you can give yourself there. Like, I mean, we got social media. We're not social media. We got YouTube. We have like videos on TikTok. We have like a lot of stuff where you can look at for like ways to fix yourself, and you can actually apply those things to you to make you a lot better. Or you can go to therapy. Or you can go to therapy too. But it's kind of like I just have to realize, why do I do this? You know what I'm saying? With certain things is because I want the attention.
And little known fact, before we discussed our podcast, I was already doing a podcast. My cousin approached me. My cousin Portia, shout out Portia.
Shout out
I was doing it wasn't a YouTube podcast. It was iHeartRadio. It was detailing and talking about my struggle with mental health. So I was doing a podcast. It's called Finish Your Puzzle, which everybody. I came up with the idea of Finish Your Puzzle because whenever somebody puts a puzzle together, sometimes you just do the puzzle there without finishing it, and they go on to doing something else. So it's just like finish your puzzle and then go on to the next. So it was just detailing my struggles with mental health, I was with depression, and so I was doing that, and it was cool, but it was hard. Because it's like I'm like reliving my life, I'm reliving that depression, I'm reliving things that happened to me in my life, and I'm doing it by myself. And I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I would just talk about stuff, and it just kind of overwhelm me. So I was thinking when we came up with our podcast, like how can we do a podcast where we not only just talk about our mental health, but just the mental health in our community, and what our surroundings and what's going on around us. So that morphed into products. And
then I bought a lot of mess.
No, I want to talk about it because, like, because people see the first part, but I don't talk about the beginning there. Let's talk about the beginning. It's like how y'all come with the name, how y'all come with the concept. Let's talk about those first few episodes.
He came up with the name.
Yeah, I keep hearing I came up with the name.
With the name.
I don't remember it.
He don't like any ideas I come up with.
But the thing, because it'd be like sometimes he comes with great ideas about chat GPT.
that was before chat GPT, bro.
Oh, that was like sometimes
recently.
But I think I came with that. But why do I think he came with that? That's my ABB.
This came.
Well, I mean, he came up with the name because we have opposing thoughts. I mean, a lot of times we like you said, we're different. We don't agree on everything. We agree on some things, but we don't agree on.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Sometimes it be something really simple that I just be wanting to do to agree with that I'll see online or something, and I'll text you and I'm like, that's what happened. I'm like, here we go.
Knock some sense into it.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, here we go. Like it was just that simple. Like, it reminded me of it's like I have a niece like that too.
Yeah.
Like it would be something simple, and I'm like, yo, and I text her and she'd be like, that was simple. Like you could just agree with me, or agree to disagree. But so and that's what makes our show work too.
Yeah. And then we was trying to come up with an idea that would make our show different, and I came up with the idea of topics, because a lot of times we don't want people. We want the authentic truth, so we don't want people to be able to really study when they come to the show.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, why don't we get the topics, get a whole bunch of topics, and we read them off, and we put the topics in the bowl, and whatever topic that's picked up at the top.
Listen, as being an alumni,
both of y'all.
Yeah, both of us. Yeah. I was like, hey, wait. I was like, certain topics are in here, so I'm like, I'm gonna get a good one. I'm like, there's no good one to get because you don't know what's in there. Right? So it's authentically, you got to give opinion on something that you don't know what it's gonna be.
Yeah. So that's what makes it interesting because you can't study. You have to really give what you think. So if you see any other podcast out there with the bowl, it started here first.
I know that's right.
And then I came up with let me go with educated question. I came up with the whatever book we're reading.
Yes,
Yeah.
And that's crazy because he wasn't reading a lot, and he started reading after. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm on book number 3 this year already.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like whatever book we read, let's talk about. Because everybody that know me since I've been a kid, it'd be funny because my friends, you know, like I have like so it's funny because I'm a member of the book club and everything. So, but I have like friends that you know love, and they always know I like to read. They always know I like to read. I write too. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, we gotta put the book there. It's funny. I was talking to Phil. You know, Phil reading the podcast. I was talking to Phil. I was like, I'm going to my book club. This one day that he was having something, and he started laughing.
No, I'm just laughing because I'm just thinking of Phil laughing.
Phil started laughing, and I was like, "Yeah." He like, "Oh, you serious?" I was like, he's like, "Oh, you serious?" He like, keep getting you like to read, you know what I'm saying? Because I just feel like a lot of times there's a lot of information that we have that we hide from ourselves, and I get the reason why a lot of like people don't like reading because a lot of people are literate, but they don't know how to read.
Wow.
Because it's kind of like I never used to know how to read when I was young. When I was a kid, I never knew how to read. I just read and I read a whole bunch of stuff like, what did I just read? You know what I'm saying? But you have to get to the point. But I was too nosy. You have to get to the point where you have to let everything start working together. It makes sense. And you have to put that whole idea, that whole thought together. And you just have to try to make it make sense.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's some writers where it's like very hard, but you have to make you understand what you read. And that's like, I just think there's a lot of beauty. It's an art. Like if you ever read Ta-Nehisi Coates, ever read Percival Everett, ever read Jasmine Ward, they all have a different art. So it's like a painting. Like when you on paper, and it's like it's a beautiful thing. Like I be wanting to learn how to write like these people because I'm writing now too, and I be wanting to learn how to write like this. This is just so. I mean,
very passionate about that.
because you know I like reading, I like writing. Okay. And then the messy part of the show was like, that's me too. I like it. Whatever's going on.
You bounce off the
whatever's going on.
Whatever's going on
in entertainment. Whatever's going on in entertainment. I'm on the Shade Room. I'm on the Neighborhood Talk. I'm on the Hollywood on Lock. I'm on the Baller Alert. I'm on there trying to find these topics because you know what, people like to click on stuff.
Yeah.
And people and it doesn't take much for you to think when you comment on that. And I'm not saying that's bad, but it's easy.
Yeah.
For us. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people look at other people's lives and it make them forget about what's going on in their life. So it's kind of like therapy sometimes too.
Wow.
So, but sometimes it can be bad therapy. Start judging them to the point where, you know, like, and then people start going in the comments and start commenting on other people, start being bullies and stuff. But you know, it's kind of like it stays in there.
I never thought about it that way. Like you're absolutely right about as far as like everyone escapes their own life. So what's better than to look at someone else's life?
Yeah.
And dissect what they got going on, not looking at my own stuff, but I'm like, 5 minutes I'm looking at their stuff. Oh, they got worse than me.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like the Wendy Williams thing. It's like jumping. Like everybody talking about what's going on with Wendy. And like I'm mad about what they're doing to Wendy. I'm mad at what they're doing to him. They asked him to send Wendy some money. They ain't sending her no money. You know what I'm saying? Because they actually have a GoFundMe for it.
Wow.
Yeah, they have a GoFundMe. Like they're trying to like raise money to get her out of. I think they raised like $50,000. What does that do? That's like a retainer fee. I'm hurting. Yes, but they're trying to save money so she can get a lawyer. Get away from that.
Wouldn't we need our money though?
Well, she don't have access to hers.
That's what I'm saying. She's not access to hers, right?
No, she doesn't have access.
That's what I'm saying. But she has money though. But I get it though. Yeah, the reason behind it.
The person she's suing is the person that got her money.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Which is not funny, but it's kind of like ironic.
Yeah, it's ironic. So with that being said, let me ask you this, because like I've seen the evolution of thoughts, right?
Yeah.
So y'all went from, you know what I'm saying, to where it was how y'all have it now, but now y'all have went from where I was to now y'all are at Xtreme Compound.
Yeah.
How did that go? Or whatnot, as far as going from one thing to another with the podcast?
I mean, Phil was like, you know, you've been doing the podcast at your house for a year. Don't you think you need to do something different? And I was excited, like, how dare you?
You watched this film,
yeah. And he was like, I was like, where should I be doing this show at? He's like, what? And then I was like, I hit Erick up. Erick was like, hell yeah. And I was like, oh, well, that gets to make sense. And I kept thinking about it. I'm going to feel something 8 years old. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, I'm like, well, that's good.
Yeah, because I mean, it gives us another different think the same. I think we're the only podcast out of the gym.
Come on now.
So that's another.
And we got thousands of subscribers since.
Yeah. So that's another element to our show. So I mean, like you said, it's a good look. You have different people that come in and out the gym, make many connections. So it was a really good stepping stone. Because we had already built the foundation.
Yeah.
So it's just a stepping stone to another stepping stone.
And I was already working out there.
Yeah, another step. Yeah, then he got me working out there. So
I'm taking a break. I am taking a break from not because from Xtreme Compound right now, because I'm the type of person that I like to talk because I do a podcast, and I found myself like at the extreme talking too much. So I was like, you can't get a workout, and I was like, let me go join another gym. So I got 2 gyms, and then Erick said what's gonna happen anyway. I'll be like, bet you know everybody at that gym. Just went in there and know everybody, but it's big enough to where I can walk away.
yeah, and
it's new enough. You know what I'm saying?
And then at the extreme now, you got everybody talking to me. So everybody knows the podcast.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah. But it's like, extreme is home.
Yeah,
So it's kind of like that's where everywhere I'm gonna work out at. It's just that, and it's the beginning of the year, so everybody's excited. So everybody's talking more. So I was like, yeah, I'm going back. I'm paying my money. But I'm going back like in February.
Even February said it would die down.
Yeah, it would die down because it's like everybody just come talking and talking. But every time I go on Saturday, even though I'm alone, everybody come roasting me. Like, where you been? Where you a sellout? And they come asking me like they ain't see where I've been online. And as soon as I'll be like, I know I seen you online. You go to a different. I'm like, yeah, but I'm just going back.
Yeah, but shout out to Phil for extended communication and the whole Xtreme Compound family. We had basically whole staff.
Shout out to Phil Drew.
Oh yeah.
Because he have helped us a lot.
Yeah.
He's away in the service right now, but he have helped us a lot. I've known this little man since he's been a little kid, and just to see like the stellar young man he turned into. You know what I'm saying? Basically, his father too, his great father, and just watch. And he helped us without asking us for anything. Like these young people, they so smart.
Yeah.
Like he set up the cameras, got us together, like tell us what different topics, so we just like film and stuff. Yeah, shout out to them.
Yeah. And what's about it? Second year anniversary coming up too. So
okay, come on now.
Be on the lookout for that too.
Yeah. And shout out to that's it. I'm joking. No, shout out to everybody. Shout out to James.
I said the whole.
Shout out to Will. Shout out to Chaz. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to ASAP. Shout out to all of them up there. Yeah. Will.
See, that's why I ain't say names.
Has.
Yeah.
Watch people get mad.
And they regulate names.
Yeah, and the rest of y'all.
So how do y'all choose the guests y'all have on the podcast?
That is his department.
Yeah,
he's the extroverted one. He's the one that likes to talk to people. So I leave that to him. I give him full range of whoever he wants to bring on the show. And
do y'all like a criteria? Do y'all say like,
all right, this is how he don't even know how to do it. That's a shame.
I mean, because I trust his judge. So,
I go on Instagram, I go on Facebook, and I go on that's it. Go on Instagram and on Facebook. And I first of all find people I know. If they're doing something big, or they're doing something in the community, I know they like to talk, I ask those people. And I go to people that I don't know and see how engaged they are on the page. And if they're doing something, I'll ask them. And then last, I ask people that probably don't pay me no attention, but they're doing something, and I go ask them. And normally, most people, like a lot of people, clearly know who I am. So when I ask them, we haven't had a lot of people to say no. You know what I'm saying? We've had some people say no. But a lot of times when people say no, it don't have nothing to do with us. It's like something, they have like something like a brand or something, or they don't want to do a show because XYZ or something just So it's been pretty successful. But we want to actually take some time to do some shows by ourselves. And I think like sometimes we like want to just like probably go to the house too, like we've been doing, and then go to the street. I think like just do like certain different shows and stuff, just be in different places. And stuff.
Yeah, we gotta have a meeting.
Or another thing that we was talking about doing that you skipped, like walk around and talk to people.
Yeah.
And just have like
That's
just walk around and talk to people, just be like ask them questions and just put it in the page. Because sometimes that actually shorts is like killer.
Now I'm gonna get to that because like y'all killing the short, like y'all my hero. I seen it. I was like, damn,
millions. I'm
like, they killing and whatnot. And no, and this I if y'all watch the podcast, I've given you hella props, bro. You were the one who got me hip to the algorithm and what to do. And our shorts game has went up since then and whatnot, bro. And I'm like, in one thing.
You want to hear something crazy though?
What?
I posted shorts. You feel proud. Like I posted shorts. You see me like 600,000 views, right? And you like I posted shorts. And I'm like, oh yeah. Erick, like, man, you shorts there. You got the shorts there. You got shorts. The next one, I'm like, why don't you make a short? You see me make. He made one short. It got like 3 million views. I'm like, dang.
I'm still getting. I put this short up right before Thanksgiving, and I'm still getting notifications every day. People liking it.
Cowboy going right.
Yeah.
I see it.
Remember that short that I had with the Monique short? Yeah. Right. It was like 1.3 million.
Y'all y'all be in competition.
No. I'm not going.
No, because I've come to the realization that I can't beat him with the shorts. I don't think I can beat him.
No, I know. I don't. You know what? I deal with anxiety, and I'm not gonna lie. Like when I start seeing like my notifications on my phone going off all like that, it.
I think he's better with the shorts.
It bothers me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, why is this just my? So it came to the point where I was missing stuff on Instagram where people would send me stuff or. I see because I turn off the notifications because like it's like my phone is going off like I can pull my phone off right now and I got like 10 notifications. You know what I'm saying? Like just so it's just like every time my phone is just going off.
You know what I said? We can't do
that. Because I know.
I guess it used to be popular.
It's weird. It's weird because people say like, "How are you so introverted and do a podcast?" I don't know. Talking on the camera is easy to me, but it's just being around people.
Riding for you.
Yeah, and like people coming up to me like, "Oh, I see you on the podcast," and I'm like, "Well, who are you?" You know, it's just like that. You know, dealing with anxiety and stuff like that is just.
Did you see that? I don't know if y'all saw the picture. Remember we went to our Heff's party.
I didn't see that one.
A Christmas party.
Yeah, Heff had a Christmas party. Like Christmas party. And he was there. He was at the Christmas party. I was putting him on the couch. Like it was so much people everywhere. I posted a picture of Erick on the couch like this. I was like, this Erick. It was like everybody was walking around talking. He was on the couch like, all the people in here. Because I don't think he extroverted to. Introverted, yeah. Does it bother you? Because it don't seem like it bothers him. It seems like that's how he wants to
No, it don't. I've always been like this. It don't bother me at all.
Because I try to be introverted. And it doesn't work.
How long will that last? How long will that last?
About a day.
But see, the thing about it is like whenever we do events or go to events or anything like that, like I'm paying attention to everything. Like I know who's coming in, who's leaving, who came in, what this person doing, what this person doing. And I have discussions with him. I'm like, did you see it?
I ain't seen
none of it.
I ain't seen none of
it. And I'm like, man, like you have to sometimes when you're at events, you have to pay attention to it and make sure nothing's about to jump off. So that way, if it is, you can hurry to leave. That's why I'm always like looking. I'm just paying attention and everything. He like, hey, what's up? Hey, this still Biz from Instagram. It's like we go like every time I go somewhere with this guy, and I'm not hating on him. It's just so funny because like, hey, you're still Biz from Instagram. It's just like
I'll be on the phone with this dude. I walk into the grocery store and people like, oh, you still? He like, I'll call you back.
Yeah, I'm like, I'll call you back.
It'd be kind of weird. It'd be kind of cool though because the city showing you love.
Yeah.
It ain't like dudes like, oh, you still bills from Instagram. Huh? You know what I'm saying? Like, I have not had nothing like that.
I was going to ask, like, how do y'all handle writing? Have y'all gotten any negative commentary or any negative things that have, not saying affect y'all, but y'all be like, damn, for real?
Yeah, but I ain't gonna
Yeah, but we're not talking
Okay. Oh, yeah, the one time in the Greens, Brittany, you seen that?
Yeah.
They're like, we still speak on it. No,
I just think that a lot of times, because of what we do, people think we compete. And we not competing, we don't care. And then that's why we like giving it all. That's how y'all.
Y'all
You know what I'm
family.
saying? Y'all want everybody to win. No, even if we wasn't family, we don't see y'all. You know what I'm saying? When we be in situations, it be like people be like, and people click you too.
Yeah.
And it's like they trying to feel like you trying. I've always been No, seriously. So when people try, but people try to treat me like I'm trying to be popular.
Because I've been doing this.
No, and it's not like I'm attempting to do it. It's just I've always been that. You know what I'm saying? But it just be like people be like trying to, when I go certain people like, who are you trying to, like you trying to be like, this just who I am.
I'm just like me, I'm a humble person. And like you said, I want to see everybody win. But you have to realize, even if you do hate what you do or you try to sabotage what you do, if it's for us, it's for us. If it's not, it's not. You know, you could do everything, you know, in your power to try to sabotage or try to downplay or try to disrespect us or just talk bad about us. But at the end of the day, yeah, if it's for us, it's you know, you can't stop it. Just like
you see, I put out Facebook the other day. I said, this ain't go to bed because he always said this.
I say it because I know it's but just like I can't get mad if I see, you know, such and such do this, and, you know, take off, or you know, such and such do this, you know, because it's for them. So all I can do is congratulate and show people love. That's what I typically do.
And for the record, like, but people do want to compete because competition is not bad. You know what I'm saying? Because if that's what people want to do, they want to compete.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying? They can compete, and I commend people competing. I just hate when I ain't competing, and I find out I'm in competition on the other side of that point. You know what I'm saying? So because competing is good.
Yeah.
You know, that's what life is. That's what you know. That's how America runs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's a competition. I mean, you have Geico, you have Progressive, and you have State Farm. They compete. You know what I'm saying? You have different grocery stores. They compete. Everything is based on competition. There's different things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not bad.
Yeah.
Because it makes people choose.
And if somebody
I don't hope you win.
Yeah.
Eric's better man than me. Eric's better man than me. I don't hope you win.
When somebody compete with me, I hope you drop out.
That's what I'm talking about. Still.
Only I'm laughing so hard because you for sure. Because when we played, we had that spades tournament. Lord Jesus, we never heard the end of it. We still hearing it, y'all. Okay, so it be real. But okay, so we've talked about all of the great things that have come about with the podcast. But for someone who's maybe wanting to start off podcast or experiencing some troubles with it, what were some of the struggles that you guys were able to overcome with starting the podcast?
We still struggling with stuff.
Yeah, we still struggle with stuff.
We on episode 85. We still. Man,
I think we struggle with being able to actually because we do a lot.
Yeah, because we do
And-
everything
and-
on our own.
Yeah, and we work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like we don't have like a team, which
Yeah.
we probably should.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like being able to manage it, like managing. And then sometimes it'll be like, I'll be like, damn, we got the questions because I'm in charge of the questions. And it'd be Thursday, the show Friday. And I'm like, I gotta do these questions. I didn't even do the questions yet. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta come up with the questions, and I'm still, I have another.
Yeah, I got you.
You know what I'm saying? And
No, because we all work full time here.
Yeah.
So,
But shout out to having a team though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I'll be like, I'll do it, but it's kind of like it's a lot. And then sometimes and then sometimes I do the dumbest thing too, like on Fridays when we go on Friday. I'll go all day and not eat, and then I go because I like to fast on the weekend. I'm going through my whole life is a fitness journey. I've been having a fitness journey since I was 2 years old. So like my new thing is I fast on Friday, and then but it's like you gotta eat something by about 5 o'clock because you do the show at 5:30. And then it's kind of and then sometimes I'll be like doing the show and I'll start having a conversation, start talking, and realize I forgot what I'm talking about because I'm so hungry. So
Behind the scenes, y'all heard that. Watch back on one of the episodes. Like,
yeah, I remember one episode. Erick was like, "What are you talking about?" You remember what episode was that? You said I'm lost. You said I'm lost, but the guest was like, dude, it was at the compound. It was I forgot who it was. It was somebody. He was like, I'm lost. I don't know. Okay, you said something like okay, and then the guest like made so much sense of it. I'm like, thank you because I'm really hungry. You don't remember?
I have no recollection of that.
Dude, it was like I was saying something. I forgot what I was saying. I was just going off in space. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
oh no, with like the questions, like he come up with questions and everything. But I'm such a lot of times I'm such a good interviewer. I don't really freestyle the questions on my head.
No, he does better freestyle questions than me. I have to have questions with him.
Yeah. No,
especially if we have like a ghetto guest.
Man.
Because he kind of ghetto.
So I mean, something you said was some of the struggles, or somebody who started a podcast. I would say everything is so cliche. Like just stick with it. I mean, I know it sounds cliche, but it's not. It's not easy, especially like what he said. Like we don't have a team, so we do like all the recording. He does the editing. I do the graphics. We do the clips. So, hopefully one day we can have a team where some of this burden could be taken off of us, and it could be a little bit.
It's a question. Y'all took an intern?
Yeah. Reach out to them.
Okay,
please.
so we're gonna reach out to y'all at. Let them know.
We got
Still Biz or Thought Opps.
We have
it's on Instagram.
Yeah, but we have on our Instagram page. It's pinned to my page. Like you go to EJ Briz, it's pinned. You all contact information. Right there. So, but I think just stick with it. Just trying to come up with different ideas.
And don't jump around a lot.
Yeah, just be yourself.
Yeah, and if you feel like I got this show and I want to do this show, don't jump around a lot. Like, well, I'm gonna do a show about this instead. I'm gonna do a show this way because it throws off the algorithm. Yeah. What's gonna happen is YouTube, or if you do it on YouTube, if you do it on search, they don't know where to put you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So they kind of like, because what it's doing is actually trying to find people that like your information.
Yeah, find your audience.
Yeah, find your audience. So YouTube is actually trying to help you find an audience, trying to help people that might like the things that you post. But if you keep jumping all around the place, it gives up. Yeah. And then you lost in the algorithm.
Yeah, and I know I talk to people and ask people what they would like to hear, because it's crazy because like we really don't dive into like relationship stuff. And every time I tell somebody I have a podcast, they're like, "Oh, well, you guys talk about relationships." That's the first thing they say. But the crazy thing is when you ask people what they would like to hear is relationship. Yeah. People say they don't want to hear about it, but then They want to hear
Because
about
all
it.
yeah.
So we are diving into that just a little bit, but like I always tell everybody, you don't want the relationship advice from me because I am not, the picture of.
Yeah,
Perfect
sometimes rather the guests just talk about stuff like that, like talking about relationships, because sometimes the guests we want to talk about, especially they want to talk about relationships. It's crazy because I remember I had started during the pandemic. I started a book club, like it was a online book club, and I remember they was like we was reading a lot of books, and it was a lot of women in the book club. It was guys too, and I remember as soon as they was like this one sister, she was like. It was like, what book should we read? This one sister, she was like, beautiful girl. She was like, we can start reading relationship books. And I was like, let's go outside. I think that was the last book club I did. I was like, yeah, why do everybody want to talk about relationships so much? She was like, yeah, we start reading relationship books. I was like, we need some books about black power and power. But yeah.
I think it will show what her mind was right now.
Yeah, she was beautiful.
She made me crazy, brother. Yeah, tell him, Brittany. Now, you want some relationships? That's what I want to talk to you right there.
Right, I was saying they had me do
My bad. So with that being said, let me ask y'all this then, because like y'all said, we know firsthand power is not easy.
No.
What helps y'all stay consistent?
Doing it with somebody consistent.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah. Doing it with somebody that you know not going to be late. Doing it with somebody that you know that takes your time serious as much as they take their time. So it's kind of like you got to find somebody to trust.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's one of the things. Like when we build a team, yeah, it has to be like that because that's how we are. We're on time.
Yeah.
He earlier than me though.
Yeah, but he know he could count on me. He doesn't have to remind me to do this, or I don't have to remind him to do that. It's already. Yeah, already. You didn't even have to tell the people that.
But why did you start reminding me about the mic? Because I left it at home that one day.
Well, I mean, it's very rare. We've had 80. We're going on to our 85th episode. So
come on, shout to y'all.
Yeah, and it's. I mean, you have time and stuff like that.
Oh,
you're not gonna be perfect all the time.
We'll be all night talking about stuff.
But
I ain't gonna lie though, he is always on time. We go to Xtreme Compound. He already in there setting up, and then he can hear my voice because I'm up there talking to him. And then they be like, Erick back there, and he come around. Like, come set up. Yeah, because I know he got it.
Yeah, so I mean those. I ain't even got nothing to do.
So let me ask y'all, because like we see too often, we've seen some great duels or great teams. We didn't see when the Warriors broke up, when the Bills broke up. We see iconic duels or teams that are broken up. What keeps y'all relationship or y'all partnership and going or sticking together?
I'm gonna tell you this. I am not a person that is big on ego. I don't care about clout. I don't care about being seen. I don't care about none of that type of stuff. He knows that I am a genuine person, and I don't play both sides of the fence. So my thing is, I look at it like he gonna hate. I'm about to say this, but I look at him as like a brother, and I feel like if you have an issue with him, you have an issue with me as well. So I'm not gonna be one of them type of people that I know that you have an issue with him, and then I'm gonna be friends with you talking. He's like, nah, just stay away from me. So it's just the trust factor. He can trust me. I don't have any ulterior motives. There's nobody out there that's watching that could ever say I snaked them or did anything underhanded or went behind their back. I have always been a true, genuine person. I work for everything. Trying to be an example to my sons. So I do right by people. Yeah. And I feel like when you do right by people, the universe will pay that. So that's always my thing is just knowing that, I have his best interest at hand. There's like when he started off the show, there's been times people come to him like, hey, can you do this? Or, I know you podcast. He could do his own individual things. I always tell him like, man, I don't have a problem with it. Go do your thing. As long as you get what you deserve. I mean, I don't ever want to see. I'm like one of the type of people I do not like to see people take advantage of. It makes my blood boil, you know. So he always, and then when I talk to him, he's like, "What are you, my security or something?" I'm like,
no, but if somebody asks me to do something and it's kind of in the name of God Opps, I am going to ask him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody, if it's something about me podcasting type of thing, I'm gonna be like, yo, I'm gonna run it by him like, yo, should I do this? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I probably don't have to do it. Because I feel like, why you gotta just ask me? Like, I didn't show it to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you probably just asked me because you feel like he seemed more aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Like, not because because he's quiet. Because he's quiet. Because quiet bullying. No, because he had that look. You know what I'm saying? He had that look. You know what I'm saying? So they like scared to ask him stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like they just ask me. Like, they think I'm gonna push. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? You can get them knees. but and you work out too, so you buff. So they think you about to knock them out. So, yeah. They think you about to knock them out. So
going a little bit too far there, but
he can fight. Yeah, he can fight. but it's kind of like people like come and ask me this stuff. Like, yeah, I gotta call. Like how you came and asked me this stuff. I'm saying you said y'all. Yeah. People come like, or people be like, could you interview me and do like a show with me? And I like,
and try to backdoor the joint.
Try to backdoor it. And be like,
and that type of stuff don't bother me because I'm comfortable with myself. I know what I'm bringing to the Yeah. We always run things fast together, and I always tell them like, it's never been like, you can't do that. You got to bring me. It's like, man, no, do your thing, man. As long as you get what you deserve out of it. That's my whole main. That's my main thing.
If it's like some comedy or something like writing or something like that, that's different. I ain't got to learn that now. You know what I'm saying? But if it's like something that has to do with podcasting, and I'm already on the show with somebody, I feel like I'm obligated.
No matter what we do, we do.
Yeah, come on. Like I said, we've seen it, and especially the black community. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now we get involved, egos, like you said, ego get involved, and we see great dynasties. Rockefeller, man. Yeah. I used to throw a diamond up. Now I can't throw a diamond up no more.
But you know what, man? Them interviews are so great, dude. You watch like everybody from Rockefeller, everybody like do different interviews. So what's the name of the podcast that they're doing on real life TV? Having some.
Oh, I hear.
Oh, you have to Real Life TV? Oh, dude. Yeah. They be having Real Life TV. Look at that. Look that up. I watch a lot of those type of podcasts, like people that used to be in the.
You're an interview connoisseur like myself.
What is that?
My interview connoisseur.
Yeah, I love watching those ex-hip hop podcasts. I love watching them.
But see, I watch some of them, but I'm not one of the type of people like I'll fall out with people. I'm not telling the business. Yeah. I'm not telling what happened between me and that person.
That's how I feel, man.
Yeah, I wasn't
raised.
Friendship
superstar.
Yeah. I wasn't raised that way.
Because he's seen me work with people, right? And I don't work with them no more. And sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's not. We don't end on great terms. But he know I ain't gonna talk about him or say nothing bad about him. Just keep it moving. The friendship die, so does the secrets. Like if I know anything about you, like it's like, what's your name? But sometimes if it's not enough money, everything dies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So I want to talk about the brand, bro, because you got the. I've been meaning. I'm not gonna text Erick about these hoodies, man, because I love hoodies, man. And I was thinking that he had a design. I'm like, oh, that's dope, right?
Yeah. So I have a clothing brand called Willing Hygienic Clothing. I came up with the name. Everybody always asks me how I came up with the name. So I came up with the name one day. It was during the pandemic. I was off of work for like a month. I worked for a school district. They just really closed everything down. So I had went to school for graphic design, and I did flyers and business cards. And I was sitting there. I was like, man, I need to start doing something. So I'm also a published author. So yeah, so I had I came out with a book of poetry. And I was working on my second book of poetry, and I'm still working on the second book of poetry. I need to put it out, but I was thinking of a name. I was like, I can't think of a name. I was at home. I was watching National Geographic, and they were talking about hyenas, and they were talking about how hyenas are good to the ecosystem, but they don't get the same recognition of praise like lions and tigers. Everybody looking at hyenas as villains or scavengers or whatever. So it just dawned on me. I'm like, man, that's kind of like how people look at certain people in society as villains and scavengers and this guy. Whenever you watch a Disney movie, you always see the hyenas.
I was ever Lion King.
Yeah. And
Plus
so
they're ugly too.
Yeah, and so
because they face.
So, I finished my point. So, man, you make me lose my train of thought. Man, I was right there. Yeah, so I was like, man, that sounds like something like good people. And then they was talking about the hierarchy, how like hyenas are ran by female hyenas, and so I was like, man, that's very interesting that hyenas get a bad rap, and they were talking about hyenas are in distress. That's when they laugh. It's not that they're laughing. It's that they're either communicating with each other or they are in distress, and it's a warning. So I came up with the name like killing hyenas. It's kind of like killing the stigma of people judging you and looking at you as a villain. So the name is just like unique. So I just came up with killing hyenas. So I started doing that during the pandemic. So now I design like hoodies and t-shirts and stuff like that. On top of doing graphics for podcasts as well.
You're very modest, bro, but the designs are like dope. Like
I appreciate it.
Thank you. No,
Thank you so
absolutely.
much.
No, absolutely. We don't talk afterwards. We need to
get
our merch down.
Yeah, I got you, man.
I'm about to say for real. I think about it.
I was like, oh, that's dope. And then I realized it wasn't
like you like one of the kids that can't be left out.
It's called Essential Hair Guide. About to get sued.
Right. Make sure I hit the buzzer a couple times.
Like we always say on our show, allegedly.
Yeah, I shouldn't give no free publicity. I'm sorry. But I just want to have something.
No, that's dope.
Yeah, so
No.
Yeah, so on top of that, I haven't done anything really last year. That's crazy, man. But I'm also a registered community health worker where I go out in the community, volunteer, help people, underprivileged people. I just wanted to do something to give back to my community. I know I have my son watching me, so I want to be a positive role model.
How you balance all that, man? You got to work, podcasting, graphic designer.
My son.
Yeah.
It's so crazy because at times I'm busy, at times I don't. I have no life. My life is me picking up my son, doing whatever he tells me to do, playing video games, and then when I'm not doing that, I'm either at work, at the gym, taking a nap. Yeah, you know I'm notorious.
He's notorious. I would call this dude like, just talk to him like, oh yeah, something else happened. Like, let me call E.
Taking a nap.
5 hours later, he's like, "Oh man, I took a nap."
Yeah, I'm taking a nap. Especially if it's a Sunday too, I'm taking a nap. So
I don't take naps.
But I mean, I don't.
No, I don't like. If I take a nap, I can't sleep at night. It messes with my sleep.
So I just try to stay consistent in what I do and just stay out of trouble. No drama.
So listen, we talk about the past, talk about the present, talk about the future. What does the future hold for y'all individually, and hold for the future of Thought Opps? Because I heard a couple of things y'all got coming in the works, but what can we expect next up for y'all?
I'm about to trade him in for a 2-piece from
Are y'all looking for a female calls one of these days?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I would love to have Maisie come back.
Yeah, shout out
Awesome.
Maisie. Yeah.
I really like her. But that's my friend. I'm really like we used to have a podcast together, but that's a friend of mine.
Yeah.
And I really want her to like come sometime. But yeah, I'll be wanting her to come and show more.
So yeah, we have podcasts. The future of our podcast. I mean, I don't really know. I mean, we at the Xtreme right now, so that's where we're at now. So I don't know what our next step.
I actually want to get one.
Yeah. I don't. We just go with the flow.
Yeah.
I'm doing a lot of other stuff that I can't really talk about.
Yeah.
Too.
Nothing
bad.
Yeah.
You know, like just on the NDAs and stuff.
No.
Great business opportunities. So I want to continue to do those things. So I just want to just continue to grow, continue to, just feel fulfilled with the things that I'm doing. Because sometimes, I mean, I know we never played, we get seasonal depression.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like sometimes I be feeling like I'm not doing enough. And then sometimes it's not even that I'm doing the most. And then I'm like overwhelmed by it.
Yeah, but then when he's finished with whatever he's working on, we have a few. Because we were working on a movie, so we have have a couple of movie projects that we are going to be doing. I know we did kind of take a halt right now
because of me.
Yeah, but we're going to get back into that. Matter of fact, Vaughn asked us about that. We got him on the show. It was like, yeah. So we got a couple movie projects that we're going to be doing. So if you want to look out for that.
Yeah. We really want to. I mean, we love the entertainment part of it.
Yeah.
We do love the entertainment part of it. We love people showing their talent. People actually, like act.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. And I like to write. I don't like people like if you write a movie, do you want to be in it? No, I do not. I do. Like he wanted to be in it. Like an act. It's crazy. He got like but yeah, I do not. Yeah, I do not run it like that. But what I've heard is that I'm a great actor. I've heard that.
He decent.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that a lot. But I just don't. I be wanting to see other people.
So you've been a writer, a better producer, a better director than you are. Okay.
Yeah. And then on top of that, hopefully we get on other people's podcasts too, because this is like what the second. This is the first recorded podcast. We've done a live podcast with Super Chill.
Shout out to Super Chill.
Yeah, hopefully we get on other people's.
Shout out to Super Chill, Marcel.
Yeah, so the pull up, we really appreciate it.
Come on, man.
Yeah. We don't get invited to a lot of podcasts.
So listen, y'all. Hey, y'all have my brothers on y'all podcast. It's a good time, you know what I'm saying?
We're gonna have me on camera. They will be on soon enough. You told it is coming. You got me on camera, so that way
we'll believe it when we see it.
When we see it.
Well, now you're gonna be accountable. Now we got clip and snip, and now
I'll be clip for y'all. Y'all.
Don't worry, I'm gonna be chopping it up. I'm gonna be chopping all these clips up.
And I'm gonna DM her too. From the Fallout space, she ain't gonna know which one it is.
Yeah, I'm chopping up all these clips.
I'm gonna cuss you out and be like, "This Erick,"
and collaborating with you.
Yeah. Like, yeah, well, we ain't on the show now. This Erick. Be rude.
Oh my goodness.
So let me ask y'all this: what words of advice or what lessons would you give to the future podcasters of the world that y'all wish y'all would have known when y'all first started out?
Okay, just actually. Okay, no, I mean, what you just make sure you have enough time. Yeah, make sure you have enough time because you know what I'm saying. Sometimes anything anybody asks me to do, I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? Then I come to find out, like, I'm mad, like, man, and I'm doing stuff, and I got other stuff to do. And then it's kind of like, what did you tell me? Like, dude, say no. And
then I'm quick to tell somebody no.
Yeah.
Like no.
Yeah, so it's kind of like sometimes because I'm a people pleaser. I'm and then sometimes it's like
Erick said, y'all remind me of Bad Boys, real. Y'all remind Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, real.
Hopefully I'm Martin.
I was about to say he Will Smith.
Because the way y'all be interacting with each other, man.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think some advice. I really don't have too. I really can't think of no advice. It's just I'm just gonna sound like a record player. Just keep doing it. It's like just find what you're good at, or try to find what you're good at. Just keep going. Just keep exploring. Do research. Read up. Watch other podcasts. It's crazy because like how our podcasts, like the podcasts I watch, are nothing like the podcast. Like I watch the podcast I watch podcasts, and I think I said this before.
Podcast United, yeah.
I watch a lot of podcasts that were locked up in jail for years, and they tell jail stories, and that's what I mainly watch. So, just find what entertains people, and be yourself when you do it. Don't try to.
I watch a lot of old rappers coming back talking about rappers that were singers. Yeah, and they coming back and telling everybody good.
You like
Mexican stuff,
He
man.
like,
Terrence like Mexican stuff, man.
I ain't gonna lie, man. When we started doing the entertainment portion of the show, the first person I was like, who is the person that does entertainment stuff and like got the most views? Tasha K. So I was like, I was watching some of her stuff. I had like, I can't watch her. He like, I can't. So I watched it and I'm like, I find myself laughing because it's actually like funny, and then sometimes it's like it gets too mean to the point because it's all. But you do see why people get engaged in it because I think the reason why people get engaged with her is because she forgets about everything about her life. All she do is talk about what's going on with that person, or whatever she's talking about, some politics. She forget about anything that's wrong with her or wrong with her life. That's what Wendy Williams used to do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Wendy never.
She was the OG.
Yeah. Never talk about what's wrong with them. Never talk about anything with them. I mean, Oprah even did.
Oh yeah, I just tell them. Be open to suggestions. Because a lot of times, whenever you're creative, you think everything that you create is exceptional. Everybody's going to love it, and that's not the case. You have to be open to, constructive criticism. You have to be open to the suggestions because I just thought about it when you brought up the Tasha K situation because I'm not real big into like I couldn't stand entertainers, rappers, and all that other stuff. I'm not really, but. He had, but we have talked. He's like, no, this is what it's views, and I'm like, yes, that's true. So at times I have to check myself when it comes to the success of the podcast, and you have to put that. I think that's another reason why we get along well. You have to put that pride to the side. A lot of people are prideful, and they don't want to hear, what other people have to say. They can't take what other people.
I'm laughing because when I told you that, like this is what makes us popular. We're talking bad about the celebrities when we start doing that expression. What you tell me, you was like, quit looking at your cell phone. He's like, quit looking at your cell phone doing the show. And I was like, you're right. And he was right. That's what made us able to have that conversation because he was right. He said, quit paying attention. He was like, quit paying attention to what's going on. I was like, you're right. I'm going to stop doing that. And you're going to stop doing that too.
And that's why, and now I think that's why we work together because I could tell him something, he's receptive to it, and he could tell me something, and I'm receptive.
That's good.
And I'm like, I'm like, you know what?
Because I'm like, especially doing it like in a podcast at the gym, and like when we was doing it with people walking, like I'm like one of them kids be like, Wendy Williams was talking to Balloon. I'm like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I be having to like refocus, but he can he can have somebody shooting in the background, and he still would be able to interview the person. You know what I'm saying? But I'm seeing somebody walking by like.
I can't really accept that.
Well, I have, and I like to watch the surroundings to make sure it's safe.
Let me ask, that's a great question. Let me ask y'all this. In y'all opinion, what y'all think makes content viral? In y'all opinions? Because y'all obviously have the formula, but y'all obviously have different perspectives. In y'all perspective, what makes content viral nowadays?
Something with a celebrity face on it.
Or something that, like something messy.
Not even really just messy, something that's happening right now. Sometimes something
current events,
like very current, and it's kind of like because people want to click on something that just happened. Because there's decent, like if you were to go online, let's say I was to go online right now, I would go to Instagram and I'll go to let me see Chris Brown one day discovered 500. I'm trying to find something that's
the
not
fact that Terrence timeline is like that.
Yeah.
He's got his phone. That's the first thing up there.
Yeah, but okay. Let's say anything that you find on these where people are looking at it right now. You could talk about those things, and that's why my timeline is like that because that's how we find the weekly topics for the show. Because my timeline gets anything that's weekly topic on there.
People like this, they like fights. I don't like drama in my room. I don't like drama in my room.
We should ask Erick to put all the timelines. He was on Erick's timeline.
I don't like drama. I don't like drama. And it's kind of like, I don't know, like, I think that one thing I think I need to start doing is I need to start being more myself on the show. No, I feel like I'm myself, but sometimes I be worried about, let's say, my other type of business sees this.
So you say all the time you've been censoring yourself?
No, kind of. I think I've been censoring myself a little bit.
Weird.
Okay.
Oh, I mean,
hey, that's okay. This last episode, I didn't censor myself, right? But what did I say after we got done with the show? I was like, dang, I hope nobody really watched that because of what I said. Because I'm a people pleaser, right? And
but it was nothing.
Okay, we talked about Wendy Williams and what she's doing, right? And I told you like Wendy Williams, what she's going through, she probably does suffer from all those things that they say she suffered from. You know, and then I know a lot of people are like, no, free Wendy. But I feel like she suffered from these things, right? And I feel like we have people in our family that have had, you know, these same things. And I feel like when I'm not going with the opinion of the popular opinion, sometimes I feel like people don't just dog me in the comments. You know what I'm saying? And then you know what somebody told me? They said, if somebody dogs you in the comments, believe that those are the best comments because YouTube makes it become more engaging.
Oh wow! I gotta stop deleting ours. I'll be deleting.
You delete it?
I'll be deleting them.
No, don't delete them.
I'll be deleting every single one.
Don't leave all the negative comments up because you gotta do that because that's how people start watching that stuff. And especially on TikTok. Like if you leave.
I'm old man. I'm on TikTok.
Okay, yeah, but I'm trying to get.
You're trying to get on there.
Yeah, but I'm saying when you leave negative comments up, that gathers more engagement.
I didn't know that. I hope y'all taking notes. They be negative on ours. Y'all don't see them, but I be seeing them. I'm like, yeah.
But sometimes YouTube hides the negative comments.
They be negative.
Yes, brother.
Of course, they got 19.
Bro, y'all listen, y'all.
We have some wonderful content.
Erick would call me when he see a negative comment, or he's like, "You see what they dogging us?" I'm like, "Good." Like especially about the Jamaican stuff.
I'll be like, "Hey, you see they dogging you?"
It be mainly me though. Like when they call me a fake Jamaican on the one comment.
Oh yeah, they call me a fake Jamaican.
Yeah, and I'm like, "Good." That's what that. And then somebody else would want to comment.
You better than me, bro. I'm like. I wish I could find their IP address, find out where they live, and ask, "Oh, say that comment right now."
Yeah, I leave it up. I cry, but I leave it up.
No, listen, y'all. I learned something. Don't leave it up, y'all. My comments, but be careful.
I'm completely.
No, if it's something like they trying to talk about, like doing something, trying to unalive or something like that, delete those.
Oh no, they know better than that.
But if it's just like an opinion, a negative opinion, yeah, keep keep those up, because what it does is it makes it more engaging, and then that's crazy that YouTube actually makes those things.
Oh yeah. We'll talk about camera, but I'm like, dang. My thing is, why you have the time in your life to take your time out to talk about?
The reason why y'all gonna have negative comments is they definitely gonna have negative comments. If you ain't got no haters, you ain't doing nothing.
That's true.
Ooh. That's good advice. Y'all heard that, kiddos? Y'all.
I'm waiting for you to say a joke.
No, I'm just saying that it's like.
Got PTSD. Terrence, look what you did to Erick, man.
I know, man.
It'd be funny when we be at the gym and then like the meeting would be like, don't be talking about him. They knew how evil you were.
Because I grew up. I don't want to give my age. I grew up. We used to call it emotion. Like I have to. That's why I be like, we say stuff.
I remember one show you said indirect stuff. He was talking about the height show. The show we were talking about height. He was like, don't nobody. He was like, people talk about people height all the time, but as soon as somebody says something about somebody fat, and I'm gonna be like, he was going to talk about Drewski, and he was like, I was like, oh God, I'm like, not me. And he was like, as soon as somebody talk about somebody weight, you know what I'm saying, they people be like, no, don't talk about that.
No, y'all good.
No, not insecurity.
This is
So all right. So listen, y'all already know. Y'all welcome back to come anytime y'all want to. We gonna have y'all back
every week.
Say less.
That's enough.
Say less.
I'm just coming to take pictures with the light.
With that being said, y'all know here at the Full Screen, we like to ask stable questions on our podcast, and we love to hear people's take on these questions because these are questions that are dear to our hearts. Okay. Hey, once again, we appreciate y'all because once again, no, for real, because like you said, we know the competition part. We're like, damn, it's like that, but y'all like y'all family, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But y'all see it firsthand. Y'all said we see the competitive part. How do y'all feel like we can change the narrative of people not being a collaborative place? Of not being a collaborative place. How can you change the narrative of it not being collaborative? I mean, slash acting.
I'm probably the wrong person to answer this because, like I always say, everybody always.
I didn't know you were gonna say.
Everybody always say like, "Oh, we all need to work together." No, we all do not.
Now that's a different perspective.
We need to work together. But how we can make it better is if we're not working together, not throwing each other under the bus.
Wow.
Or talking negative about what somebody else is doing. You could be cordial and go about your business, and you don't have to work. But, your podcast or whatever you do may not be the same as that person. And just find your life. You don't have to, knock other people down. So, I feel like if everybody is focused on what they were doing and not focused, because we live in a society. You can get online all the time. People are talking about, well, I don't pay attention to what other people do. I'm only worried about myself. But yet still, they're throwing a few other people in the bus. So which one is it? So I don't really pay attention to what other people do. You don't see me talking about other podcasts or what other people doing in the city, Akron, Cleveland, any of that, because I'm focused on what I'm doing. Yeah. I wish everybody success. I hope everybody wins. I always say that. That's the first thing to come out of my mouth. You would never catch me on camera throwing nobody up on the bus. So I feel like, if everybody focused on what they were doing, then you can pick and choose who you want to collaborate with, who has the best interest, who has the same needs, go about it that way.
What was the question again? No,
I know you ain't talking.
no, I think the best way to make that
Wow.
because a lot of people live life through their trauma.
You can get that about 10 times.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Because I just think that people they live through their trauma. Everything reminds them of something. And then I think that we have PTSD. And this probably comes from like our grandmother, great grandmother, and probably from slavery. I don't know, from depression. So, because think about it, like what's it called? Like fight or flight.
Fight or flight.
For black people, it's a lot quicker if you really think about it. Like at times because we have a direct descendant of trauma, and we react with because first thing we say, I'm not, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't be that serious. It don't be that serious. But I just think that if a lot of people would just talk to somebody and find out what's wrong with them, they'll make it easier to work with other people. A great book to read is Surrounded by Idiots too, because it tells you about different personalities, right? Because the first thing that we do as little kids, right? First thing we do is find people that are like you, right? And what do you say about the other people that are not like you? And like you see them over there, and you with your friends, what you say? They're a bunch of idiots, right? And that's why the book is called Surrounded by Idiots, because you got to find a way to work with people that are not
like you. That's good. Once again, shout out to Opps giving us a different answer.
One day, I need a break to just take care of me. And I love how Febrez's Soothe and Restore sets the mood perfectly with relaxing notes of warm whipped sugar and shea butter. And now I'm ready to relax and unwind.
31 episodes. And they're respected. I like this thing. Okay, with that being said, then, y'all, who would you like to collaborate in the future? With entity, with corporation, with other podcasts? Just who would you like to collaborate with in the future?
That's from Cleveland.
No, wherever. It could be all over the world. So in my mind, I'm crazy. I think everybody watches our podcast. So I'm like, they might be watching.
I'll just say Cleveland. In Cleveland, I would like to collaborate with Big Head.
Okay. Shout out to Big Head, man.
I worked with him before in the and I just see that he's a professional. And he actually takes what he does serious. And he's been in the band for a while.
Okay. Shout out to Big Head, man.
I would like to collaborate with anybody who's about to do this.
Okay.
I mean, Akron, whoever's about to do this, I'm not into status and all that other stuff. Because I feel like everybody has a story. Everybody, you can learn from everybody. Somebody just walking on the streets. People that are serious about what they're doing and about their business. That's something.
No,
so we're gonna have homeless people on the show.
They got something to say.
Right off the street.
Right? Like anybody, hey, you're off the street. Come here.
You know what's so funny? We had a chance to talk to Bill. He said he wanted to start. Ask him how did they get there?
Have you ever watched somebody? I've watched a podcast where we was interviewing homeless people, and it's addictive to watch. Like I'm sure have you ever watched that? It was this one dude. He was doing a podcast, and I'm like, man, what is this? Let me find the next episode because it was very interesting just listening to these people's stories because it makes you feel like we all a paycheck away.
One step away.
We are one step away because and the way the world is running right now, it's just like, dude, think about $500,000 houses. They used to be $150,000 years ago.
Yeah, that's.
No, you think. or smart people think I'm smart.
We'll talk about that.
He might rise on that.
You might want to be quiet, dude. You've been talking real loud. And it's real cold out there.
It is. It's too negative 2 to be?
Yeah. And probably more than out of the night settlement. So, legacy, gentlemen. Legacy. Woo.
Legacy, what do I want my legacy to be?
And then for thought.
My legacy, I wanna continue to write. I want to be known for like things I've written. And I want, and then it's not about being known for things I've written. I wanna write things that people find engaging and
I'll wait for that. That's good stuff.
that people gonna find themselves. Like I have a bunch of favorite writers, and when I can read something and find myself in there, or I can read something and find that their idea has helped me, it's just an amazing feeling. So I wanna be able to write like that, and I want that to be a part of my legacy. And my legacy, and another part of my legacy, I want people to remember me as somebody that have helped directly or indirectly. You know, like I don't want people looking at me like, yeah, he was, because I went through a period in my life where people only knew me for being an AI. And you probably know, he know the story. I used to drink a lot, you know, and I haven't done it for years.
Amen. That's good.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm listening to the story. You got me the story.
And when I used to drink a lot, I used to think I used to think the drinking and the misbehaving was part of my personality. But actually, it was something that I was dealing with. But I thought when I stopped drinking, I stopped being this mean drunk. Because I was not always mean, but there were times I would turn mean. I felt like, who am I going to be after that? Like, I feel like I didn't have a personality outside of that. You know, so, but I came to realize that one day I helped somebody, when I stopped drinking, I helped somebody, and I didn't want nothing for it. And they were happy, and I helped them fix their life, and I didn't get paid for it. That was like the best feeling. Because God made me feel like there was something that He put inside my soul that made me not even need money for it. No monetary gain, but the gain that I got was something spiritual. Oh, legacy thought out. Oh, when I get my new host, my new co-host.
I would still help too.
No, my legacy for Thought Ops is that I want people to see that you could do a show with somebody that is absolutely nothing like you, but it still works.
Yeah.
Because if y'all just alike, it probably be a little bit. You know, this is somebody nothing like you. They had chickens on the front yard. We had guns on the front yard. I was in Cleveland. And then, dude, I was born in Jamaica. We had goats on the front yard. Go ahead.
My legacy is for me to. I'm doing what I want for my son. To be my son. Something. I grew up with my father in my life. My father, me and my father, we never had a great relationship. So I'm glad that I'm able to have that relationship that I wanted with my father with my son. So I'm glad that I'm in a position now where I have things I can leave my son. Like something happens like life insurance, stocks, money markets. So I'm glad that my legacy is I can provide for my son. I can show my son there's other ways that he can make a living and do things such as work for yourself. You can try this. It feels like even the podcast closing, always have a hand in something good. And just to make people around me proud. I pray every morning I can help people. So I'm the natural. Like he said, he's a people pleaser. I know I'm pleasing at times, but I'm natural helper. I have no problem with people. And my mother just passed away. Yeah, passed a lot. So my legacy is everything in my power to make her proud because my mom was my backbone, like my person I could talk to, I could vent to, and now that she's gone, I really don't have that person. My son is kind of taking that place now because my son, there's been a few things that I've been dealing with, and my son's only 9 years old, where he has put me put everything in perspective. And it's crazy. Something it's like him, him talking to me is just like he's 9 years old, but it's just like a lot of times it's like talking to a grown up, and it's just so now he's becoming that person I could lean on, and he's the person that I do everything. My legacy, for Thought Ops. I guess just to keep on working with them. I guess. I don't have nothing else to do. I'm bored. I have no life. So I was like, well, let's go. Let me go talk to Terrence every Friday. Yeah. No, I mean, our legacy. I feel like our legacy. What I just not just my podcast, just to branch out and say what we're going to do, like with our projects. Just having collaboration with our podcast and just keep just making steps. I mean, I really don't. I can't speak for him, but I really don't have a goal for a podcast. I don't want to say like, oh, man, we did win podcast.
Come on now, say it.
So that was unexpected, and that was truly a blessing. Shout out to the people that nominated us because I didn't know we got nominated until somebody told me, and I told him. And shout out to the people that voted for us because for us to be podcast. I appreciate it. Yeah, for us to be, we haven't even been podcasting for like 2 years. So, I think it was like a year and a half on podcasting. So that was a real blessing. So just to continue to help people, make people happy, and hopefully people enjoy our content.
I want to start making people mad. Because that would actually engagement is engagement.
Oh Lord, I can't. Trying something new.
Engagement is game. Title episode.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I got caught up. Listen, we've been having a very good time with y'all. Clearly, we are coming to the closure of it. But before we do, we want someone watching or someone listening to be able to have 3 takeaways that they should be able to gather from today's episode. Like, encourages them, educates them, empowers them. Yeah. Gotcha. So what would be 3 takeaways that someone should be able to gather?
3 takeaway collaboration, like we've been collaborating with each other.
Okay.
Patience. Be patient. Don't be like, oh, I did 3 episodes, ain't nobody watched it. I'm done. You know what I'm saying? But be patient. Make sure that you take your time to, learn what you're doing too, because you get benefit in like failure too. Because sometimes failure helps you to see what you're doing wrong, or see what you did right. And then the third thing to take away from this whole thing is, okay, I'm gonna come up with 3. Got to think of it real fast. The third thing is just make sure that I said patience, and make sure that you are steadfast in whatever you're doing. Make sure that you are focused, steadfast, and make sure that you are you're working towards your goal. Okay. 3 things. 1, be yourself. Stay focused, mind your business. 2, do not hesitate to be selfish. Yeah, you can help all the people in the world. Sometimes you help people reflect everything. Same people that you help. So you have to learn how We'll talk about me, man.
And it's okay to say. 3, learn how to say no.
What?
Yeah, definitely was
Yeah, I'm honest.
But maybe there's some other people who need to do that.
What you gonna say?
Because she already knows what you're talking about. I mean,
Learn how to say no. Fear not. Fear yourself. And say no, no, no. And be okay with it.
real quick, I know y'all gotta go, but I read the book The Art of Saying No, and it did nothing for me.
Still lame.
It did nothing for me. That's because I got it in audio. That's probably
No, those are all great things, though. And like, once again, it is always an honor to have y'all on. But once again, I love interviewing other podcasters. No, absolutely. Because like, I like y'all brain, and like, I watch your podcast, so it's like, okay, you get to see the story behind the production of it, you know, like behind the music. You know.
The one thing I do want to say is like, I'm not. I do this weird thing. I am not mean. Like, so if you see me out in public, you can speak to me and say hi. Because I'll be having weird interactions. Like, you know, I'm not mean. I may look.
So multiple questions the whole podcast. Where can you learn more? Where can they check out Thought Opps? Where can they hit y'all up? Where can they intern for all the people who intern with y'all? You know?
Okay, if you want to intern, go to Thought Opps, spell with 3 P's on Instagram. Go to Still Biz, that's my Instagram. Go to DJ Biz, that's his Instagram. If anything that says Still Biz, if you go to what's that? If you go to YouTube, Thought Opps on YouTube. If you go to TikTok, Still Biz on TikTok. If you go to my Facebook page, it's Terrence. Just find us on social media if you are really because we are very dependable when it comes to answering questions on social media. Like we not if we didn't answer your question, we could be proud of that.
I thought you were gonna say something else.
Right.
No, because because I've had people just like send the weirdest stuff.
Okay, that's why I
And
figured
it'd be
it
like,
must be weird.
yeah, but it's like, but as far as like, yo, we want to help you, you can say yes or no. But if it's like somebody else.
Or you can come to the Xtreme Compound. I'm pretty sure if you come to
Join.
Join. You can come to the Xtreme Compound, ask for us. You might see one of us working out there because we're here all the time. Not only are we here podcasting, but we're here working out. So you come to the Xtreme Compound as well. So there is no reason that you can't find us.
And no lie, 2025 just started, and I have got 3 people to sign up for the
You just tell Philly he need to hit you with an affiliate link and whatnot.
No, I don't think he knows.
Okay.
Guess what, Phil?
No. I saw a dude that had come up there. What dude he's like, oh, you know I joined the other day. I was like, it was a girl and there was another. So it was like they all joined. I mean, I don't know if they're gonna stay, but I've noticed that people have like more than one gym memberships now. Like, that's what people do.
I still got one. I pay for it on you, so you know.
What you got? You got Planet Fitness? Yeah, I got. It's $10 a month. Why ever get it? I got 2. But because Planet Fitness don't count.
How does not count?
Because it's $10. I would never pay more than $10.
Until you get the annual.
Yeah, hit the annual. Yeah, bring
How much is the annual?
like $43.
Yeah,
Terrence bought me
okay,
all.
right. You rolling in this podcast though. Okay.
I am broke.
But and guess what? I ain't trying to. Xtreme Compound have no fees, no annual fee, no monthly fee. You just pay your money and that's it. No fees whatsoever.
Check out some of the classes.
Yeah.
Shout out to Philly, man. Once again.
Philip.
Oh, my bad.
Shout out to both. But
Shout out to both.
Right.
Shout out to both. Yeah, absolutely. That's my point. And listen, y'all, all the links to Thought Opps, to Erick, to Terrence will be in the show notes. If y'all want to check them out, learn more about Thought Opps, want to intern, be part of the team, it will be in the show notes. All right. We appreciate y'all, brothers, man.
We appreciate y'all. Yeah, I had so much fun. This is way different from the interview.
Yeah, y'all
Sitting
gonna
right
have
there.
to stay.
I already know what y'all do. I'm so appreciative of all this service, y'all.
Hey, you better be doing this back home. In your house, using my car.
Oh my
I'm just talking. I'm reading that
gosh.
book, James. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know.
It's a slave book. That's how you talk about it.
We hope y'all enjoyed this
Listen.
episode.
We hope y'all did. We had a good time.
And y'all like what they doing, go to the Thought Ops. Make sure y'all
Right,
subscribe.
Every episode.
Yep.
Check out our episodes on there as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we have
little
one.
throwback
Yeah,
for you.
yeah,
And a little oldie and new, you know.
Yeah, hopefully we go on somebody else's, but we ain't gonna say it again. But
Yeah, we do.
It's funny. Listen.
So
Long awaited.
speaking of that, let's go pay some bills.
Oh, you might as well.
Might
So
as well
since
start.
we're speaking of it, Beauty Toe. So Beauty Toe is actually coming back bigger and better than ever, y'all. Y'all know our girl Bree.
Come on
Me
now.
and her are collabing. So yes, us classy girls are coming together and we are making it exceptionally well. Okay,
Come
so
on now.
Overflow Studios Beauty Toe is coming to y'all.
Come on now.
So I had to get Beauty Toe together so I can be able to have y'all on. See, I gotta make sure that the setting is right. Do you understand?
No, but you said when you had us on, you said you had
Okay, now I gotta get them separate. All right,
I'm
let
just
them
saying, that's
have
what you
their
told
fair
us.
share
That is
time.
what you said.
Yeah,
That-
see?
Do you got on camera?
No.
No face, no case. I rest my case. All right, so
I wrote it down.
did I sign it?
No.
All right. Anywho,
But I forged
you
your
will see these handsome gentlemen on Beauty Toe really soon. You got my word.
It's only one hand to get in there.
Oh Lord, I can't.
It's you.
Listen, and make sure y'all check in every other week because Beauty Toe that's revamped in a whole new way. So every other week, guys, we have a new episode, new guests, new look, everything new. It's 2025. I had to do it. So come and see y'all soon.
And listen, y'all watching this podcast, right in the show notes, link to Beauty Toe right there. So stop playing.
We gonna get it one day.
I'm going to
One
get
day.
it one day. I'm going to get it together, y'all. But yes, once again, y'all rock with us. I'm y'all rock with it, okay? Also, guys, February 16th, we have done it again. Our 4th annual Entrepreneur Day Game is here, y'all. Like they said earlier, 2 things we get on the podcast: entrepreneurship, relationships. Put them together.
Yeah.
And we'll put together single entrepreneurs or those who know what it's like to date entrepreneurs because you know it's not easy to date entrepreneurs. And we're putting them together. If y'all remember the old school dating game, we have taken an idea and we're using it for entrepreneurs. Okay? We're going to have one bachelorette, bachelors, bachelor, bachelorettes. And we have great sponsored dates. We have
I was saying, do y'all need to be on?
No,
Wink, wink,
He
wink.
want to be on there.
you want to be on there? Oh, snap.
Hey, well, that's all we need to hear.
Okay.
They can find him on Craigslist or whatever.
Facebook dating,
Whatever
huh?
perfect site they got.
Oh man,
Guys, do me a favor. If you want to see you want to be a part of that, do me a favor. Get your tickets. We still got 2. Buy one get one free tickets right now. Right now, get them right now because they'll be going soon. February 16th, guys, at 4 Beach Show. We're gonna see you guys there. Okay. Go stuff. All right.
he'll be in the audience.
I'm doing a
He already trying to blow us off, man.
yeah. So that would make me do it if I say if I like say I'm doing it on camera.
I'm about to say we
That's
got
what
on
I
camera.
said. That's what I said. You said on camera. You got
So it's at the B side on the 26th. It's a pod paint and sit. So they have a podcast paint and sit and they ask me to do it. And the guy's very cloudy. I'm like, oh. What y'all want to do? Yeah, so I'm doing that this Sunday.
Okay. Well, February 16th, though.
Yeah, we
What y'all doing
Okay,
February
bet.
16th? Y'all gonna be in the building?
Yeah.
Okay,
All
bet.
right, that's
So-
I'm not gonna be participating. But I will be in the building.
Okay, bet.
Because I can't
I was gonna say something. I said
Oh, okay. No, I'm not. You can wait, strut to it.
You can take away show, man.
Oh, we was talking about what's next. And I was just saying what I'm doing.
This they show.
Oh, my bad, I'm sorry.
No, you get that.
I forgot because I got a podcast too. So.
Just have it.
We apologize.
No, y'all good. Y'all good. Also, guys, do me a favor. Also, Sam, our very own Sam will be hosting, so we're going to be good times. Plenty of great times. Please get your tickets, okay? Also, guys, do me a favor. We are in the great 2-year wine. Stay tuned for the grand opening. It is coming soon. We cannot thank the kid enough for great hospitality, and there will be no full experience without her. So stay tuned for the grand opening of the best wine in the world. Okay, that's coming soon. Also, do me a favor. Check out my man Steve. Steve is in the building.
Yes.
The best videographer, photographer of all time. Okay, you guys need to get your picture, get your video done. Whatever you need, you got you. It's about my sensei. Okay? All right. And like Bree said earlier, my girl Bree got Overflow Studios. You need some reels, you need some production, you need to get your stuff good. She's the one you call. Okay? And then last but not least, Michelle Louise, she's gonna keep it the same. NGM Virtual Services. She's what took the podcast from a podcast to a business. Because y'all get the proper text when y'all know we're leading into the interview, right?
Yeah, we did.
Listen, that's what it'll take to make sure our schedule's on point, make sure we follow our guests, make sure our stuff is good. Okay? So listen, you have a business, you have a podcast, you just have some unique organization. But do me a favor, check out NGM Virtual Service. Yes, Lord Jesus. I got dyslexia, okay?
I'm like, why does it sound familiar?
Okay, I get the letters mixed up, okay? But y'all know what I mean.
What you got? What kind of condition?
But do me a favor, all in this show don't got everyone's links in there, so do me a favor. Patronize these amazing businesses with the great podcast, okay? And last, we want to thank you, the person watching, the person listening, because as of right now, I haven't checked it yet, but as of this morning, we are 19.4 thousand subscribers, 8.2 million views. And I say that not to brag, but to thank you for watching great stories like Erick's and Terrence's or whatnot, because y'all let us know y'all want to hear great stories like these from out of Cleveland, Ohio. We're not California. We're not New York. We are Cleveland, Ohio. We have great people doing great things. Y'all let us know every week. Y'all want to check those out. So thank you. Thank y'all, man. Okay. Do me a favor. This is episode 271. Road to 300 is right around the corner. I don't know. We got to play this playing song. We're going to have like a gala or something. We got like a
big blowout.
Yeah, we got
sneaker
ball, something. We're going to figure it out, y'all. But we're going to have to do something because I think it should be worth celebrating. Okay? But yeah. Listen, guys, we'll see y'all next week. Peace.